And I need to do this here quick to give you the eyes.
Ah,
And we should be
I
back.
accept. Oh no, it's Magic the Gathering. I should not have accepted. Ah!
You didn't read all the terms and
Oh, it's like
conditions.
I've been duck rolled, but with magic, with Gideon instead. That could be a new internet meme. It's like,
Hmm.
you link someone to a picture, and it's just Gideon, and it's like, ha ha, Gideon, yeah,
Yes, Gideons.
Gideon again. And they'll, respond with Giddy up with the whole like cowboy tip hat.
Sorry. Gideon with a cowboy hat.
Isn't that just John Wayne?
Yeah, I think that is indeed who we would be talking about.
I need to edit that splash panel that they. What is the left bumper there called? Because it's not a splash screen because that would be an in between and take up the whole screen. I'm just gonna call it the left bumper. Um,
Yeah, it's not a.
yeah, the home screen left bumper is Gideon, and he would it would look really great if he just had a cowboy hat. It's right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, they can't do the Western themed lane. They cannot. It will never happen. For one, Innistrad has all the hats, so if any hats are going to appear in Magic the Gathering, it's going to be on Innistrad. That's taken care of. And for another thing, Eternal Card Game exists and has, Jack,
Hmm.
probably other cowboy. Desert Marshal. Desert Marshal has a hat. He's got a pretty sweet hat.
So I'm sort of just putting some of the cards I know I want in the deck back into the deck. Illumination, even Initiate. Because I guess we're building this in reverse because it didn't remember our unfinished deck.
Well,
So
that is probably fine.
okay, so we
Now we
got.
can consider some number of brute strength.
Yeah, that actually seems like a card I'd be happy to have one of at least to
Yeah.
just like have again with Enigma Drake that gets a lot better.
Like if it had cycling, I would be happier about it. But the thing about brute strength is it's a way to push through damage in a deck that's trying to win on the ground, more or less. Like for us, it's just really terrible giant growth. Or like on the rare occasion when they have some kind of like flying blocker threat, like
Right.
their own Avid Initiator or whatever, then we have a way to be like, aha, I am brutish and strengthly, and then that takes care of that. That said, I don't know that we have something better than it necessarily to try and include. So sure,
Right. And I do want a
put
pretty
up.
hefty count of instants and sorceries.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably gonna add in
Floodwaters. Yeah.
and probably this
The cryptic command serpent. Yeah,
this thing if this thing's costing 5, that's pretty ridiculous, you know.
yeah.
So
That's bigger than gorilla, and we would only have to cast two things to get that
mhm.
to happen. So that's kind of reasonable.
So yeah, I don't care about that. So
Man, maybe we do want the compelling arguments
arguments.
to like mill ourselves.
That's not
We could
on
go for the win that way. Like, okay, I attack with my Enigma Drakes. Okay, no blocks. Compelling argument myself. Roll the dice.
sadly it's a sorcery.
Damn it!
I'm still
It takes
probably
time. It takes time
right.
to argue.
You don't instantly have a compelling argument.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Something you got to build.
right. So if
Ooh, Naga Oracle. We wanted him in.
yeah, I'm thinking like this, the Wander again. Like the Wander is probably like just a card with cycling, and then let's set these in here, and then we're at 15 lands, which we probably want to. I probably actually want 16
Yeah.
because we do have a 6 drop that's real.
It happened. Oh, okay. Our sideboard, we have Violent Impact, more Brute Strengths,
It's
Consuming Fervor, and Blazing Volley.
volley.
So we can pull in Watchers of the Dead, Consuming Fervor, and Brute Strength, and cut everything above 3 out of our deck.
Oh, and just go straight to the ground.
Be like, nah, this is how the game is ending.
Enigma Drake beat down.
Do we need a Desert Serodon? We never got the spell that's
To pick
like
it up.
pick up cycling things. It does cycle.
It cycles for one, and I really like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work with like the Drakes or like the compelling arguments work very well in here because they power Drake if we cycle them.
Here I am playing Sorcery Whispers of the Muse. It's 2017.
What?
Magic is tired and old.
That's
It
an
needs to
instant.
rest.
We can totally cycle at instant speed. Man, if God, picture
There's
if we
sorcery
actually.
on it.
Oh, okay, it's true. God, if we actually had Whispers of the Muse, think about how ridiculous that would be.
Well, buyback is somewhat antithetical to our plan here, right? We want.
True. It's like this, and then our spell
Kind of
count.
like taking out the Ceradon because that means the 1/6 cost thing in our deck is Angler Drake. Both
Right.
Cryptic Serpent and Floodwaters have cheaper modes.
Right, like Floodwaters can just cycle here, and Cryptic Serpent probably is here. Probably is hanging around at 4. But honestly, by the end of the game, this is probably top decks as a 2 mana card. But so we're
There's a 2-drop for you.
we're all about the Drake. That's the entirety of this deck. We are playing.
Not very much of an enigma, come to think.
Right. It's actually pretty well understood. So we're playing Fetid Pools. Do we want a second black source for Wonder in Death? Is that like real enough? Like,
Well, let's see. We have Sweltering Suns, Vizier of Many Faces, Angler Drake, Cryptic Serpent, and Floodwaters.
yeah. And like, you know, Enigma Drakes are like they have 2 colored requirement, color requirements that aren't specifically like double color, but
So it's just like we accept that almost all the time we are cycling Wander in Death.
probably.
Is that I mean, otherwise, what we can do is like 1 swamp, 7 of each.
7 of each. Consuming Fervor is part of a sideboard plan. This is Consuming Fervor is part of a sideboard plan that's like 2 brute strengths, Consuming Fervor, and like the Emberhorn Minotaur coming in, and we just go like
Yeah.
beat down.
Wait, what's Violent Impact? I don't remember that.
That is
the
Demolish. That's Demolish.
Okay, there's Electrify. I'm like, wait a minute. How are we not playing Electrify?
Yeah, it was one of the first cards I added.
Okay.
Swamp 7/7. We have a lot of cycling. We'll just cycle to if it gets that bad, right? Right? I say leaning into.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I would like this a lot better if we had found an Evolving Wilds, but like we had better stuff to pick.
Yeah.
Like, every time. What the hell was Suggestatron thinking?
Well, it wanted the black source because it didn't. Suggestron doesn't give a crap about what lands are in your deck.
Where did our spells go? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were in a different group.
Okay, wait a minute. Pretty sure.
Look at this nice curve. Except for it's actually more like this. Like.
Yeah. But no, like by default there, it looks like it can slice a tomato. That's pretty sweet. Additional red source for double suns. Nah.
Nah.
Like, okay, like Sweltering Suns, 3 mana, like 2 of which is red. Yes, that's like a hefty requirement, but you're not just flat casting that on 3 all the time.
Also, it's like if I cut an island and add another mountain, which is what you're asking me to do, you're asking me to favor red on my 6 red cards versus my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blue cards, many of which need double blue. Like I can't do that. That's leaning way too hard into like the hands that have Sweltering Suns. Is the gimmick of this deck a bunch of sweepers and minions that can survive it? Yeah,
I
that's
mean, that's part of it, but really the Enigma Drake is the gimmick. Like,
yeah.
that's if this deck has one thing that it's doing that's kind of like offbeat or unusual, it's Enigma Drake.
Right. And Sweltering Suns plays very, very well into it at not killing the Enigma Drake and powering it up.
Really, our creatures play well into the Sweltering Suns because what we can do is get down to like Nimbleblade Kenra, get down one Drake, and then we sort of rope off their attackers. Hope they go wide, trying to get around our couple of toughness havers, and then swelter them.
Yep, and
It'll be great.
in our entire deck, creatures that don't survive the Suns are Labyrinth Guardian, which has Entomb, Avon Initiate, which has Entomb. That's it.
That's it, and the entire rest of the group. We presume we can get 4 health on Vizier of Many Faces. I know the printed text
Yeah.
is 0.
Right. It has, but also it also has the all 3 of our things that die have
my God.
This rules. Let's save this and
It's us. We are the sorcery deck. We also have no removal.
yeah, we have
Like we
Electrify.
have Electrify, Essence Scatter, Winds of Rebuke. That's
No.
our interact.
Well,
Okay, Sweltering Suns, yes, but
right.
you know what I mean. There are times when you just need a goddamn Doomblade.
We don't have any of those. There's like the wrappings, illusory wrappings, which is like enchanted creature is an O2. That's its entire text.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want that in this deck. I would want like Lightning Strike. that's what I'm missing.
Can we have polymorph?
No. What is it? They put in Magma Spray, right?
Yes.
Oh, that would be dope. You can Magma Spray their 5 toughness in Balm guy, and then Sweltering Suns. And like, no, he's not coming back. I know, we're not playing Emberwork Minotaur, and it is very sad, but he's just not compatible with the deck. I'm so sorry.
Would you like? Oh God, why is this so huge?
Chat
Chat.
with your opponent. I'm mute. So Labyrinth Guardian, 2 cycling cards.
I kind of like this. I'm probably cycling Wander in Death. Honestly, it might be cycling that Hieroglyphic Illumination, too. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. 41.
Sure. It's also not like our entire game plan hinges on casting Nimbleblade Kenra.
Right.
Or what was his name when he was white?
Student? Just guy?
Yeah. Just Jeskai Student, was that it?
Alright.
Okay, well, now I feel like a bit of a tool.
Well, we're playing equal
Whatever.
amounts of islands and plains. Oh, nice rare. Oh God. Oh no.
So whenever we cycle a card,
we take 2.
That's kind of disgusting.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my God.
I'm crushed.
And that's our entire plan.
It is, right? It's whatever. On the battlefield. Okay. Oh.
Oh shit.
God, okay.
Okay. Whew.
Sorry,
On the battlefield.
I thought we were
Thank
dead
God.
as hell to this card. I've not seen this card yet, so...
That's cool. We were definitely cycling some shit anyway.
Oh my God, I don't read cards. I don't read cards. Screw reading cards. Reading cards has never helped me once. I will not start.
Excellent.
Okay, so they have a 3/3 with They have a 3/3 with vigil. First strike. Sorry, that's really weird. So the token has vigilance, but the thing has first strike.
That is a little
That's
confusing.
that's not how you do that.
Whoa, how have I not seen this cartouche? That seems incredible.
Right. That's actually quite good. Means I kind of want floodwaters at some point later, but
We can definitely cycle the Wander.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the payoff. Yeah, the
The
payoff.
payoff. And next turn we get Cryptic Serpent, which is just telling our opponent to get the hell out. You know.
That rules?
Okay. Gust Walker. It's very good that this doesn't give vigilance, because vigilance on this card would be a little ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe that's how they
that's
workshopped it. They're like, wait a minute.
and
They
like
can't both give vigilance. We have like exert as a thing. That would be too good.
and like the token was already like another card produced a 1/1 vigilance token, and they're like, we can't not do that. Like,
Right? No, that had to be a power level consideration for limited.
yeah. Now that I think about how good this would be specifically here, holy shit.
Not only, I mean, not just on that guy. Like there are like tons of exert creatures, right? It would be ridiculous on any of them.
Okay, and they're exerting it, so I'm taking the hit. That's fine.
Right. So they turned him back into a 2-power creature.
Yep.
Just a 2-power creature that's hard to block. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, shit.
Oh shit. That, by the way, that's half of a split card. The other side is
Prepare
fight.
to fight. Aftermath. I don't think they're casting fight.
They could. Okay, we can flood waters on 6, which will just get rid of like both halves of this. So Serpent. Okay, I like having a big, just a look that you need evasion to get past me, sort of thing.
Hey, dude.
Hey, get in for 2.
Well, we should attack if we're not blocking.
I don't think Enigma
And
Drake's
I don't think we're blocking with Enigma Drake because their flying threat is going to be too powerful, and we still have blockers for the other 2. So yeah. So yeah, that sucked, but we're gonna live it down.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Now we need them to like not play a trial. That would be too good.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, we're just gonna take 4 in the air. That's fine.
Don't play a trial second main. Don't make it the trial of remove our guy.
Do you have another? Oh shit!
You couldn't wait on using the prepare
turn?
and onward at the same on the same turn.
They really wanted us dead.
Jeez.
All right, go to 6. Sure.
We might be chumping with our Drake soon enough.
No, we're dead as hell.
We die today. That's kind of cool.
Okay, fling, huh?
Yeah, I did not see that line coming.
So they didn't have to wait at all. They just had us dead to like what 2 attacks from a Gust Walker. I think we took 2 attacks from this Gust Walker and died.
That seems like an unreasonable line, and I don't feel like we need to sideboard around it.
Right. I don't think. Yeah.
No, I'm not smack talking fling.
Oh god,
like,
no.
It's a fine card. I just like, what the hell can we do about that?
Not really much.
Like, okay, so
Well, like ground, like things like Watchers of the Dead don't do anything. Let's see how this looks. I accept this hand pretty well.
seems decent.
Essence Scatter and 1 land away from Sweltering Suns.
I'm pretty sure that it was an unreasonably good line of their deck requiring very specific things. Like, they're not going to have multiple copies of their split cards.
So I can
That was not a plan A. That was like a free win equity kind of. Sometimes you just cast Fling after doubling your 4/4's power. And,
do I even care about Essence scattering that?
It's a good question. We don't have an immediate blocker for it, but I feel like that's not...
Especially, like, that's not even an evasive thing. Like, Naga Oracle will come down in another turn and block.
Yeah.
I don't think I care about this. I do think I'm cycling Floodwaters, though.
It's cool. Like, our Sweltering Suns kills their prowess creature, but not ours. And now we just look like geniuses for that, because we can play Labyrinth Guardian.
Sure, let's play that, and then we'll cycle Compelling Argument end step. This drops Essence Scatter, but I highly doubt...
They have to cast 2 spells, or like 1 spell that pumps the guy in order to just attack through it. That's okay.
The reason I'm fine dropping Essence Scatter is I think it's very unlikely they play something we wouldn't just be able to, like, kill with Sweltering Suns on 3. On 4, it's a little more likely, but on 3, like, what?
Oh man, as soon as we get the mountain, we have, like, the option of Suicide Attack into their Tall Man.
Okay.
Oh.
That's one of the best aggressive creatures.
It still gets blocked by a
doesn't get blocked by anything.
Sure. Not right now. But,
right.
In the abstract.
Luckily, this thing doesn't fall over dead.
Right? Like any other...
any other illusion.
I wonder why they made it that way. It just seems really good. Oh my god, the Hero Swamp.
Alright, I'm gonna play the Oracle.
The Hero Swamp totally would have been a mountain. Except it probably actually would have been an island.
So...
I don't actually know.
Do we just...
Scry 3?
Right, am I just putting all 3 of these on top? Like...
I think it's just a matter of the order, like...
Right.
That's the good shit.
Yeah, now, okay, so what do we want to order, then?
And we know we don't want to cast Winds of Rebuke now.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to wait on Winds of Rebuke a little bit, but that's fine, we have Essence Scattered and Sweltering Suns to happen. I think we want the Mountain first, Drake second, Cryptic third.
This looks fine.
Yeah. So it's going to be first, last?
It usually is.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works that way, but we still have a land next turn in case...
I'm almost wondering about taking the Drake before the Mountain.
Drake's up next. You'd be a 2/4.
So, like, we play the Drake, and then ship, and then we have Sweltering Suns on the following turn. This isn't untapping.
Good. Yeah.
I'm going to do it that way.
Oh my god, they cast rocket-powered Turbo Slug.
Yeah.
They actually did, sort of.
I'm going to delay it 1 turn. Specifically because this thing isn't untapping. Sure, a thing that dies to Sweltering Suns. You got it. Alright, so now we get to play Drake, leave up Counterspell for, like, if they play a threat that's too big. And I can just,
Ooh, yeah. Give them the fear of a black card.
Yep. Okay. So now they're going to have trouble. They're probably still attacking. Takrop Elite is very strong with its Exert. Oh, and they have a Cartouche. F.
Ick.
That's fine. They put it on this, which only makes it 3/3. Like,
Do you think they have to exert on crop again? Tell Enigma Drake to not block?
yeah, well, no, this will be a 4/4. So they'll
Oh,
make
it pumps itself?
Yeah, pumps itself. That's why the card's very good. Um, I think Labyrinth Guardian's just going to get thrown under any bus because
Hmm.
we don't care about it. It's dying to Sweltering Suns. Okay, so exerting both. Yes, and please make Naga Oracle unable to block. I I want to throw Labyrinth Guardian away is the trick here. Yes, okay. Cool. So can't block. Plus
The
one.
one that gets menace? No, no, no. That was the guy that we didn't use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So then, like, I chump on the 4/3 with Labyrinth Guardian, and I can throw. I don't actually know if Enigma Drake on that. Oh, ha!
That's kind of funny.
Why did my graveyard pop up? Oh, because I stop that.
But did you know you have an embalm guy in there now?
Okay, so now I'm taking 12 from this hit. Is that enough that I need to? No, it probably isn't enough that I need to. I still have Essence Scatter and Winds. You know, like I don't want to. I'm not just gonna chump with Enigma Drake.
Yeah, like they seem to think that they have us dead like today. And that seems like too much.
I think it's. I
No.
think the reason they think they have us dead is because if we rebuke, we lose. If we rebuke, we lose flat. We don't draw Mountain. I think we take 12, which is funky as all hell, but I think they're planning on fling winning the game, and we just don't let them have a creature to fling ever.
Mm-hmm.
They have a double strike trick engraved too, but
Well, they're not going to have any creatures after this.
right, they're going to have nothing, and I'm going to have attacking for 5 next
It's a
turn.
pity. I wanted them to cast like another 3/2 or something. Why does it keep popping up your graveyard?
You wanted our 4 for 1 to be a little more?
I did! Why can't I be that greedy? Like, wouldn't that have been way better for us if they had not cast their spell that kills our man?
It's true.
And instead cast a creature that didn't do anything because it was getting killed by the sweeper?
It is incredibly
Why,
true.
we would have a lot more life right now.
We would not be at 4 and die to anything. Like, getting looked at.
Yeah.
I don't think I care about Harsh Mentor.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to worry about, like, them suiting him up, which seems to be their game plan.
Okay.
Interesting. Like, we know what we're drawing.
Right, we're drawing a Serpent
Unless
that
we
I can play.
I don't know why we would win, but, you know.
Because I can play the Cryptic Serpent and attack for 3. There's danger here.
There is. There's the possibility that they don't actually have larger creatures. And so we're waiting to Essence Scout or something that doesn't exist.
Right.
Like, I really want them to like tap all their mana and play
Well,
a 4 or 5 power.
I want to Essence Scat or something like that Gust Wind thing, like a threat that we can't. And then that's an embalm creature. Like
Can block so many creatures.
that's still probably worth Essence Scattering though. At this point, like
Unless they play planes, they can't embalm it right away.
I'm just gonna.
I guess they could. Planes. Like, nah. Oh, right. Casting Essence Scatter also pumps our Enigma Drake. I forgot about that aspect
Yep.
of it.
So swing Drake, swing Cryptic Serpent.
Yeah. Let's put him to the sword. It's time.
In play, right?
Land on the battlefield if it isn't a mana ability. Oh my god, if it were a mana ability.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Okay, a chump. So that was a creature who is not attacking. So
And we get our Labyrinth Guardian in.
I forgot that you had an embalm creature. Cool.
Oh yeah, that was the reason I made the attack, is because this means like next turn I have 4, like I have lethal in these, and then like
I'm
a
the
chump block.
worst. I even recommended like main decking a hate card for embalm, and I can't remember that embalm is a thing. Awful.
Yeah, and we can like rebuke the winds on them, embalming their True Heart Duelist, and then kill them.
That'd be sweet.
Also, playing rebuke makes our Drake more powerful. 5th land. Do you have something actually scary here, like Glorybringer try to kill me, or some sort of fling? Like, I'm scared fling is in their hand.
Well, if they have both Glorybringer and Fling as their 2 cards, I
Yeah,
think we can still win.
right. I think their hand is fling in 1 card.
Okay. Yeah, the embalm token's not using their like things. That still kind of blows. Oh my god,
Okay.
it's gonna be it. They're gonna fling at us.
They only have 1 fling. They can't pump.
Spike fling.
If it's Glorybringer, yeah, we win, because we just
Yeah.
bounce it. It doesn't matter.
Dude's coming in.
Yeah, you know.
Totally blocking it.
just in case. This is where like a brute strength like kills us for our hubris, so I'm full blocking.
How much does the back half of that split card cost?
3. No way.
Yeah. Goodbye. You do not get to lifelink your way out of this hole.
Yeah. And our Drake it milled 2 instances.
Oh my god!
Shit. Yeah, milled the brute.
We're monsters.
It built a brute strength for your opponent. This is a concession, right? Like, yeah, okay. We have a 7/4 Drake. The Enigma.
Here's a riddle for you. Solve my 7/4 fly.
Okay.
I want to say there are no 7/4s in Magic. Let me look this up. Doing an advanced search. Don't spoil it for me. I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Don't.
Power
Don't.
7. Toughness 4.
Here it comes.
Oh my god.
Because that's 3 hits to win.
Oh no, there's a bunch. Holy shit, there's a lot. Wow.
More than you thought?
A lot more than I thought. Wow. There's 10. 10. I should have remembered Illusionary Wall. I'm an idiot.
Ha.
Gonna give myself a pass on both Lady Orca for being way too old, and Iroa's God of Victory for being a thing that I never paid attention to. I guess Handware the Writhing Township is something I should have remembered.
Ooh.
Gonna give myself a pass on Crumbling Colossus as well. Huh. Siege Behemoth? What the hell? Salo Tavok. Okay.
Yeah, Sabo.
It is I am the fool. I should have known.
Sabo was the one I was going to bring up. Because that was the one in those you mentioned that I could remember. By the way, we have 2 Enigma Drakes and 2 Essence Scatters, so I don't. It's like
Well,
good, right?
hopefully they do something other than just suit up their one guy.
Right. If they do that,
We might be screwed if they do that.
Well, we've showed them a lot of bounce spells. They might be a little less inclined to do that. Pulling the trigger on that so that Enigma Drake has 2 power, specifically.
You don't have to justify to me, B. That's
I'm letting you. I'm letting.
that is a fine.
It's everybody. You all get to know that
Eh,
now. If they attack, it's very likely I am just going to take 2 because they have showed an incredible amount of tricks, and I don't want to like just lose my Drake to one. Yeah, especially.
Cuboid says, everyone I've heard talk about Magic sounds like they've got a near encyclopedic knowledge of the whole thing, like just pulling random cards out of nowhere. That's not an accident. And the whole thing is quite large. And yeah, Nobitten has it down, like between between some of your streamers and others who've got a collective many, many years of playing Magic. Like, we have a retired adult worth of years of playing Magic under our belt.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think 45 is a conservative estimate, mate. It's 2017.
Oh, fuck.
I'm very sorry.
I don't think I plan on blocking. And I could have, like, cycled Wander in Death. I could play another Enigma Drake here, but I kind of want to leave these pieces.
Yeah, so we have our
action
choice
up.
of kill a guy or draw cards.
Yes. Or even, like, counter and then cycle Wander in Death. Like,
It's a good place to be.
Like, I'll just take...
Now, here's where their Glory Bringer comes down. Or not.
I'll just take damage. Like, that's fine.
Taking 2 damage ain't so bad.
Pass on
It
5?
really had nothing?
Ooh, Tormenting Voice. How about Tormenting Voice discarding Wander in Death?
We were going to cycle it anyway.
Right, and then our Enigma Drake's text
Really,
for 5.
well, I mean, really, what we want to do with Tormenting Voice is discard extra lands.
Okay, maybe I just play an Enigma Drake and attack for 3.
That seems good. Like, we have an attacker, we have a blocker, we have an Essence Scatter, and we still have a cycler.
I'm scared of just dying to this damn thing at some point.
Right? They're gonna, like, double its power. Okay, Brute Strength, double Power Fling. How much does that cost?
7.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna Tormenting Voice this turn. The reason is, I want to Enigma Drake and leave up Essence Scatter. Our opponent has 4 cards in hand and hasn't played creature. Like, that makes me think they have just a bunch of tricks, you know?
Right. So we're gonna block with Enigma Drake and it's gonna die to prepare or whatever. Hell no.
No, get out of here. Brush, 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 brush. Also, the other reason I want to do that is now the 4 power on Enigma Drake means that their prepare doesn't save their creature. So I'm completely willing to make this block now. Because prepare only gets them +2/+2.
Okay. I think it's brute. Yeah, both that and Brute Strength trade. What does this do?
The
That
doubler.
also trade.
Wow, that's just 2 for 1 trading.
I accept.
Excellent.
I like how they've had both of their split cards every game.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and... the many faces is really...
We needed more Enigma Drakes in our deck, you monster.
We
Do
only...
you want a Tormenting Voice before attacks now that we're putting them to the fucking sword?
Yeah. Oh, or do I just want to cycle the Wander in Death? And then Tormenting Voice away a land, like, next turn?
That might be better.
Because this is 5/5/5. Like, this is still 5/4s.
Mm.
Ha.
And there's the land, Tormenting Voice away. We are monsters.
This rules.
We are rude boys.
Our deck is just a bunch of Enigma Drakes. And then if this Enigma
Perfect.
Drake
Like,
dies,
we've
we get
set up
another Enigma
lethal.
Drake.
We have set up lethal with our Enigma Drakes.
Yeah. I love it. I should have played 16 land.
Should have played 16 land.
The worst part is with their, like, how aggressive we've seen their deck, that might be real.
They absolutely should have played less than that, frankly.
Depends on...
They did not want to go beyond 4 land, I am almost sure.
Yeah, and they're on 7. Like, we're on 6, but our deck, like, has things to do.
And the Paladin draws a bunch of planes.
I'm so happy with our fake Enigma Drake.
We needed more of them in the deck, so we built a new one. We are monsters.
This is my pet Enigma Drake, and this is my Vizier who counsels me. They are also an Enigma Drake.
All right, Vizier, I need you to solve a riddle for me. It is a
Oh,
trusted advisor like a 5/4 flying.
I'm very happy with this. To understand the Drake, I must become the Drake. Yeah. Also, our deck was a 3-mana 5/4 flyer, and then a 4-mana 5/4 flyer. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's a kind of a funny thing about Clone. Clone has more or less cost exactly 4 forever. Like there was back in the day, Clone and Vesuvian Shapeshifter, Vesuvian Doppelganger.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Doppelganger back then.
And they were 4 and 5, and Vesuvian Shapeshifter had some other stuff to it. But almost universally, clones after that have cost 4. The exceptions are Phyrexian Metamorph, which you can cheat down to 3. This is a mulligan. And Phantasmal Image. Oh, that's depressing.
I kind of still want to keep it.
Why? So that we Sweltering Suns as our first action of the game? So that we, like, get the honor of cycling Hieroglyphic Illumination if we draw an island?
Because I think
Fact.
it's... Because
That's
mostly because I think a lot of 5s look worse, is the actual
a
reason.
lot of 5s do look worse than this.
We have
Let's
a,
keep it.
because we have a scry, I feel a lot better on this, and... We don't need 2 suns today, thank you very much. 1 sun will be enough.
No, don't.
Sure, we don't play...
Aha!
we don't
Little
play-
do you know, we do not have creatures. God damn it. You would draw the island. We're great at drawing lands. I forgot that fact.
Yeah.
We're just the best at drawing lands.
Again, wow, this would be, like, crushing if I were a deck that cared.
Maybe they're even holding up their own cycling thing and be like, yeah, shoot your bear.
I'm not even going to cycle the Hieroglyphic Illumination. Two Suns doesn't have time for that.
Yeah, now, I mean, we're seeing their plan A.
Yeah. I will...
But, like, what backs this up? You can't just win with squires. Like, that's not good enough.
I mean, they probably have some form of evasive,
I am absolutely willing to take extra damage to not cast
Yeah.
Sweltering Suns next turn.
Now that I think about it, do we actually want to cycle this to try to find land 4 to get these down later? That might be more
think that's-
important.
Puts a thing in the air.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Whispers of the Muse.
Sure. I'll wait one more
Okay.
turn to see if they play something.
Like, again, they're 1/2s.
Right. We're taking 2
They're
extra
not
damage
two-
for this.
That's not that bad. I don't see, like, black and blue having all that much burst for us.
Right. Unless they have, like, the black enchantment that cares about cycling.
Like, our last opponent was the hyper-aggressive, hey, I have free win sometimes, and got their free win.
True.
You know? That's the burst that the format has.
Play the Oracle? I don't know.
Heck, maybe they try to shoot it down with their cyclers.
Get them to do something. Oh, sure. Cool. You
They
countered,
countered our worst creature.
yeah,
Hooray.
you countered the card I didn't care about, so that's nice. And now that we're nice and tapped out, maybe they'll be like, ah, this is the time. I can deploy a flying threat. Actually, here's the problem. I know what their threat is.
Is it even initiate?
Holy shit. Oh, but that gets +1/+1 on a
Oh,
cycle.
no.
Tap a lower.
And it's cycle in response.
Yeah.
Dang it. Can't really do much about that.
Do we just take it
Although we...
force the cycle in response?
Yeah, that's like cycling damage that is not going to our face.
Yeah.
And I guess even initiate blocks it, although that's really hilarious.
I'm gonna
What if
force
they
them to
don't
do
have a
something.
cycling card?
They do. They want.
I
But
know. I
we.
know they do. I know it's 100%, but what if they don't?
What? Kaz, what did you do?
Yes!
That's
They
some like.
actually do have... No. Here's the thing. They actually do have one in hand because it's a 100%, but they forgot. I believe in human error.
Fair.
What the hell is that?
Whenever you cycle a card, +1/+1.
Bobo-ass prowess?
Yeah.
Sure. I do not respect Bobo prowess.
You make a compelling argument, Kaz. What if they have nothing? Oh, I guess the compelling arguments are like a very silly secondary win con if we're fighting against a dumb cycling deck and then they just draw too many cards. You have three
What if they
ruthless.
draw too much cards?
You have 3 ruthless snipers. What is this?
I'm brutal and ruthless.
I'm Alexander the Great.
Well, okay, look, Mister. We have 3.
I know.
What's
I
it?
know.
4, actually.
I'm cycling the compelling argument.
Yeah, that guy. Enigma Drake. Yeah, that guy.
that guy.
Enigma Drake.
Answer all of these.
Everything in our graveyard is a pump for that?
It's gonna be pretty good. Also, we have Windsor Rebuke to, like, set up extra pump for it. Okay, so this was Essence Scatter, the first one. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Drakes are in town.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of them was the Naga Oracle.
Yeah, so but our Windsor Rebuke, like, is gonna look really good. They just, yeah, I think you're right. They drew all their cycling carers. The cycle likers.
Cycle likes.
And
none of the cards that actually do cycle. Oh, no, here we go.
that was not on cycling. That was just put 2 -1/-1 counters on 1 Enigma Drake. Okay, there's a cycling carer. I'm just gonna hit this button. How's that sound? Cool. Oh no, harm Enigma Drake.
No, I am the O1.
I'm taking this.
Yeah. I think we can still make our Enigma Drake attack for damage.
No, definitely.
Yep.
Oh god.
Hell, Monic.
I know. Can I settle myself? I think it's better if we don't. Okay.
We compellingly argue ourselves?
So do we want to cycle first, or do we want to wins first? I'm gonna do both regardless, but
It's true.
does
Let's
the
cycle first. Like, draw first is usually the right thing.
it might change our plans.
It's more of a Hearthstone mentality. We're drawing a land, but
Well, yeah, that's fine by me.
that land could have cycling.
Oh my god. What if we're drawing more Enigma Drakes? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and Windsor Rebuke that. And, oh look, it put Wander of Death into my grave. I'm going to attack for 11. Or no, 12.
This is so stupid.
Sure. That's reasonable. Ow! And our opponent's at 5. Well, maybe, I don't know, we should probably deploy more threats. That's... Alright.
Gotta have an Enigma Drake back to block his squire.
Right, what if that kills us?
Yes. You did not have enough minus counters.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we, like, 2 or 3 for 1 with our sweeper, then we can win.
Also, if our opponent just like so, here's the trick: Ruthless Sniper is an incredibly powerful card, but not against us because because of how our deck is built. We're built to try to make this Sweltering Suns work, which means a lot of our creatures are super high toughness anyway. So, like, for that sniper to plink anything down is the long fight. Alright, I think we're
think
good.
actually, because they have to pay mana for its ability, that makes it like a no-go.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll back in. I don't see any.
Like, I can
changes
totally
in,
understand how they got their wins, you know?
Yes.
Got their little flyer, they got...
This is perfect. Like,
it,
well, I mean, in like lands and the ability to like.
It's a keep. It's a keep.
No,
Sure.
I'm sorry. In mana, when I say perfect, I mean like we
Okay.
have double blue, double red, single black. Lead with that fetid pools.
Sure. We might have to pick up our Enigma Drake.
Right, like Wander in Death actually casts seems quite good against a player who's trying to very slowly whittle down our creatures, and then we just rebuild.
Right, we give them 4 additional health.
Yeah.
This is not a Eternal card game.
So I'm going to choose to play Fetid Pools, which, like, you know, the more lands we draw... Well, we only have 16.
Yeah, that seems sketchier now that we've drawn
But-
Mountain.
I would be much heavier to cycle it if we weren't already holding Wander in Death. Okay, even Initiate. So we have some offense going on. I'm not going to cycle Wander. I feel like it's a little more important than that. I want to Essence Scatter a 3, if I'm being honest. Like a Heckma Sentinels. Yeah.
Yay.
Cool. That gives
Our
us
Enigma Drake gets to have any power. Sweet.
Yep. Okay. The Enigma.
Can you solve my deadly riddle?
The Enigma. That's the trick with this card is that it has no solution. What is the solution to it? Like Giant Spider doesn't stop it.
Right? What if a Rubik's Cube, like, ate you alive while you were trying to twiddle it? Oh, wait, their card is way better.
That's a lot better than cards that my R deck contains. I'm gonna Tormenting Voice of Land. Actually, I probably want to even Initiate and Tormenting the Land next turn.
Yeah.
Even
We're
Initiate.
taking 4 on the chin to do this, but that's
We'll hit them back much harder than 4.
I don't know about much, but
That sentence is technically true.
we'll hit them harder than 4.
I can even double block. I don't think that's actually correct, though. If they have that... Oh, if they tap out an attack, then yes. But this is likely... Are they going to play that big demon? If they play that shitty big demon, I'll be...
Shitty Big Demon, is that his name?
Archdemon of... I don't have a drawback is the actual name of the card.
Oh.
I don't know the actual name, but it's a demon without a drawback, which makes me sad. Okay, Tormenting Voice of Land, play another Enigma Drake. So let's...
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Archfiend of Ifnir. I am going to look that up.
That's the one.
So that I know what everybody is talking about. Archfiend. There are actually very few Archfiends in Magic, it turns out. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, put a thing on each. Jesus.
No cost either.
Yeah, that's fucking busted.
Alright, let's get in for 5 and play another Enigma Drake.
That is seriously a disgusting card. Like,
So, every part of that card could be a functional Magic card that I would play 100% in a deck on its own, being a 5/4
Like,
flyer
okay.
for 4.
yo, I have a 5/4 flyer for 5.
Yeah.
It cycles for 2. It has even more sides. What?
It's a demon without a drawback. Alright, they're going to make a compelling argument, which will allow them to snipe. And also scry, because how the curator works. This is the curator. Again, the curator is another card that every single piece of it is something I would play on its own. We're playing a card with cycling 1 and no text, you know?
Mm-hmm. Cycling actually looks kind of funky on that dude. Because it's like, when would you ever cycle this?
Right. Honestly, it's more of an upside for it, because then you can pick it up with that one card. Oh, they actually have enough
Maybe it
snipers
just
to...
needs
They had enough
just
sniping
that.
to take out our Even Initiate.
Okay, that's not super surprising.
Yeah.
We have the options of either embalming or wandering.
They bottomed the first scry. They topped this one. Alright, then let's play out our second Enigma Drake. Would like to draw Electrify.
Oh wait, embalm means that occasionally empty Moto's like interface breaks.
Yeah,
Is that part of it? I think that might be part of it.
that's probably part of it. Alright, I'm taking another 4. 5 turns to live. You got it. Do you have more threats to deploy? No. Ooh, Naga Oracle.
Hot damn. Call the police and the fireman when it's time for Naga Oracle.
Essence Scatter? No. Sweet. I like having some scry that also might power up our drakes. So anything that's a land goes away. Depending on the spell, it might go away.
Right? If the spell just says cycling, that's what we want out of it anyway.
Right. Hell, like if it's 3 spells, I might just get rid of them all.
Okay, the land goes away.
This looks familiar. Okay, land. Click card to put in your grave. Okay.
How many Enigma Drakes do you need, you monster?
Here's a question. Do I cycle this Wander in Death?
Ideally, we would double block their guy. He would take out one Enigma Drake, and then we can use it to pick up Enigma Drake and even Initiate. I think that's the highest outcome of it. But we could also...
But we have 2 more Enigma Drakes.
We have so many Enigma Drakes.
Well, actually...
I worked so hard to make that thing castable, but it's just cycling.
Right.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to keep these both on top. Yeah. So the reason I'm cycling Wander in Death is so that next turn my turn can be Enigma Drake plus Enigma Drake, and then I can Enigma Drake my opponent for Enigma Drake, and then Enigma Drake.
Okay, you're saying one of those sentences that's like buffalo, 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 but I've never been able to parse those as an English speaker, so I just don't believe you.
Yeah, so next turn we go ahead and make a bunch of... And they're going to start sniping these to try to prevent damage. Do we Vizier our Drake or take their Sphinx? Probably Sphinx.
Probably our Drake. Like, I think our guy is going to be a 4/4 anyway.
But this has the added scry effect.
We know what our top 2 is.
Well, yeah, but we'll know them.
Okay, we know what we're gonna draw.
Right.
Okay, fine. Maybe it's correct. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
What does that do?
That's +1/+1 flying draw card. That means they're 2-turn lethal at us. Okay. Means I have to hold back blockers, which is something I can do. Okay, the question is how many attacks do I make here?
Naga Oracle at the very least, because it cannot block either of the opponent's things.
Right.
And they're not going to produce a haste threat, so that doesn't mean anything.
How about these two: Enigma Drake, Big, and Oracle.
Okay, so that's 5 puts them at 8, and we can probably conjure up like 8 on 2 drakes.
Yeah.
BB, it's okay, honey. Dog's.
I like having
again.
3 blockers back. That's a lot. That's a huge ask for them to get 3 blockers out of the way. It's possible.
Yeah,
Like,
there's an X spell that does it.
well, Floodwaters is the card I'm thinking of. That's the reason I want 3 and not 2. Because if they just bounce 2 blockers, then we lose the game, you know? So,
Okay, we did it. They went to 8.
okay. Enigma Drake. Vizier of Many Faces. Give me a copy of this. Kill me somehow. Final reward, untap Floodwaters.
No.
Lay claim.
Wait, 7. Shit. That's also pretty good.
Okay, that doesn't flat kill us on the spot, though, which is... It gives us a little bit of time. Not a lot, though, is the problem. If I want to win this game, I don't think I can...
Okay.
This.
I think our draw has to be compelling argument into like 5 instants.
Ha. No, our own Floodwaters just wins?
That would be good.
Yeah, and if I'm winning that way, I need to keep this creature around, so... Alright.
Go to 2.
We need our own Floodwaters.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it. We're not dead, though, because I can conjure up another blocker. Oh, it's 7. Sure, whatever. Anyway, I've conjured up another blocker, so I won't lose to an all-out.
Yeah, we got a flood all right. Asked for floodwaters, got an island.
Ooh.
They fear their own life total.
The trick is that
Welcome to the stall. The games begin.
the problem is if they have a way to kill one of my flyers, this precarious balance falls. So time is not on our side, is I guess what I am saying. Okay, that's a nothing in my mind.
Doesn't even loot all the time.
Oh, God.
That's
Am I?
crazy. Okay.
Are we cycling that?
We're either cycling it or chipping in with Avian Initiate. And the problem with chipping in with Avian Initiate is they can just say take it, and then our plan is bad.
I think we cycle it. I don't know, like, if it does anything, because so
That's fine.
if we play it, actually, hold on. I'm a quick dude. No, with that ruthless sniper, it's really bad for us because if they actually have a cycling card and like snip down this Drake, all of a sudden, like we are in a terrible position. But it gives us power by cycling it. So I'm also going to tap down our. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do it this way. It doesn't do anything for us.
That's a little less, I think.
Right. Well, the power matters a lot because now they actually don't have like reasonable blocks. Like if they all out attack us, we are going like dies, die, or like dies. Like, you know, we come out decently ahead on it. Again, if they draw any sort of spell or something like that, okay, Edict me. Sure, we have a shitty creature to throw away to an Edict. Is this instant or sorcery? Non-creature spell. Shit.
Hmm.
Okay.
Prowess activate.
Prowess activate. I wasn't certain if it was prowess activate or
They get to reuse their cartouche also.
other way around. It's cartouche.
Really?
Yes, cartouches bounce trials, not trials bounce cartouches.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
That would be kind of busted if they both did that.
Yeah, so goodbye, Nimbleblade. So they get to loot, which is very good for them, and they should take it. Because again, any like way to break this board up wins them the game.
Yeah, we have to put a little more work in to do it because they're at 8.
Yeah.
Is this what I'm... Okay, every time someone says, like, the last life point is the only one that matters, I'm like, well, like, not really, because there are things that we cannot do, actions that we cannot take because we are at 2. There are actions that they cannot take because they're at 8. There are actions that they can take because they're at 8 and not at 2. You know, like, there's more to it than that. There's more to it than just the last life point. Like, anyone who has been at 1 really knows this. It's like, well, I'm not dead. I could just act like I'm not dead. That's not the case.
There's obviously truth in the saying, as we do say it a bunch, but
Yes.
it's not
Yeah.
the
Doesn't
meaning.
mean everything you think it means.
The loot on the board is. I wonder if they'll figure that out. So here's a cool thing about Ruthless Sniper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's whenever you discard a card, so the looter.
They're whether or not they're figuring that out, they are figuring something. What do you want to be on the top of your deck?
I still
I'll
kind of
put
like.
it there.
I kind of like that Floodwaters.
Just straight up floodwaters. Okay.
That'd be. It would. We'd buy back our Enigma Drake. You know. Bounce our Enigma Drake. Get it back. Bounce what Curator, and get in for a little bit.
What's a
Actually,
curator? Oh, the Sphinx.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, a Curator of Mysteries.
I thought Ruth because that makes the cartouche fall off and like permanently robs them of a flying blocker.
True.
But it might not be. Okay, no. How much mana do we have? 4,
We have enough for.
8.
We have 9 if I play the land in my hand, so I can.
So we don't have enough to like draw 2, then floodwaters plus stuff.
Yes, we don't have that.
That'd be too much, I guess.
We do have enough that I could bounce and replay Drake, though.
Man, Trial of Ambition is good.
Yes,
Jeez.
it's an edict that recurs, and it's an edict that costs 2. Like, it's a strong card.
It's disgusting.
Most of the trials are strong, and a good number of the cartouches are as well. So, like, they're already cards you kind of want to include. Like
I guess they did it. They finally did it. They printed enchantments that are relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So we play something other than creatures, and they played.
Oh no.
And our opponent goes away.
Oh no.
Well, I guess the ask was too tall. The question was too hard. They are trying to solve the enigma of the enigma. Cannot.
It is an unsolvable riddle. There's no solution to this Enigma Drake. The only thing that can defeat an Enigma Drake is an Enigma Drake.
How is a lionfish like a brick wall? There's no actual answer to this. Riddle me this act.
Goodness. This is just such an odd one. By the way, Lay Claim. Incredible card.
Lay claim, French for the claim. I actually don't know what hand is grabbing things here. Like, where is that hand coming from?
I believe that is the hand of the blue god.
That looks like
Because
a Monty Python cutout hand.
it does, because it like, to me, it looks like it disappears behind the little That's not an what do you call that? That has a specific name that isn't like obelisk or monolith.
Uh, I thought they were obelisks, but they could be pylons.
No, I thought there was a very like
Stele. Sounds Yiddish.
anyway. It looks like the hand disappears to like behind.
Right. Oh no no no! The wing. Okay, what is the blue god called? Kefnet.
Yeah, I think it's Kefnet. Do we have a card in play?
Kefnet is definitely one of them. Kefnet the Mindful. They seem to be doing things. Our opponent is taking actions.
No, they have not reconnected. I'm doing things.
Oh! You're taking action.
That is me. I was looking at flavor text of
In my
card.
current state, I am easily fooled.
Here.
You need to go
Well,
easy on me.
sorry, I was looking for flavor text that referenced it, and Essence Scatter does say Kefnet on it. That was what I was looking for.
Baby, a little dog. Hey, little dog, you get to take your clothes off.
Do you like lay claim more than confiscate? I like lay claim more than confiscate. Basically,
There you go.
flat because the cycling is very powerful. Our opponent has returned.
Okay. Okay. You want dog beer, but you're not getting any because that is not a real thing.
But they like Kefnet. Like lay claim is very powerful. Like we haven't had a flat mind control in for a while. Oh, it's just pronounced steel.
Not only that, but oh, is it pronounced steel? Okay, good.
Well, so one of these Enigma Drakes, it sucks because they final rewarded our copy. We also have a clone, and we have more Enigma Drake. Our entire deck is Enigma Drake. Our opponent's back, but they're still not doing anything.
They might be like technically connectivity wise back, but not interface back. You know?
Yeah. But
Like
yeah,
Matt, like Bodo might understand that they technically have a connection.
but yeah, the cycling on a card like this is incredibly powerful. Because, like, Confiscate or Lay Claim is a card that costs so much that in an opening hand it can just sit there and be the deadest of dead cards. You know, it's a mold of 6, effectively. We say that a lot. Oh, this hand's effectively a mold of 6 because I'm holding a 6-drop. You know, it's a card that won't do anything. I don't have the lands to cast it, and I need to draw 4 consecutive land drops to make it happen. Okay, they are finally back.
They figured it out.
So,
They're going to.
Seeker of Insight.
This is some next level BM, if that's what it is.
Right. the
Like, nah, I have 2 discards. Check this out.
The other thing is that the difference between 6 and 7 is big, but it's not like the difference between 3 and 4, like, or 2 and 3. Like, when you play Confiscate or Lay Claim, it is your entire turn. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Oh God, if they draw a cycling card, we lose, right?
Yes, because they put a minus on the 3/2, making it a 2/1. Put a second on it, making it a 2/1.
Okay.
Or making it a 1/0, and then they attack with 3 flying creatures.
Oh,
Aha! They don't see this line, I guess.
Well, the other
Wait.
line is that if they make our Enigma Drake smaller, and they start attacking with all the flyers, like our curator, the curator isn't something we can double block at the moment anymore.
I guess so, but they're still going for like 2-turn
They
leads.
they drew Floodwaters. They drew Floodwaters. It's over, right? Like this is Floodwaters bounce my Enigma Drakes.
It's not enough mana for that, and then they play a swamp and do it. Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's Lay Claim on my Enigma Drake. You have 2 of those? You have lethal in the air, bud.
That's got you to say Airbud. Yeah. It has been like years and years in the making, and they passed up lethal for some reason.
Well, then we're going to make them think we have tricks.
Cool.
If you don't want to attack into us because we have tricks, I am fine by that. Are you casting on? Oh, they're casting unburdened to make sure we don't have any tricks. You got it. Our hand was garbage. You had us the whole time.
Okay.
All right,
Pack it in.
we are hyper dead. We can do like this and this, and then die. So 2 lay claims.
Yeah, I feel like we need Violent Gust. Or really for them to not have their 4/4 flyer.
I value the 10 seconds on the clock more than I value the knowledge that our opponent has gained on Labyrinth Guardian. We don't have enchantment hate, do we? No. Okay. So, do we have any changes we want to make? Do we want to go fast? Is that... I don't know if that's real.
I don't think we want to sneak under him. That's where they like put a sniper down and like ping off our early threat.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is embarrassing. But it would mean that like lay claim never comes into play.
Right, that's sort of it. Like, is that worth it, trying to go under it? Like, we would have to... Like, we could bring... Honestly, like, Naga Oracle's a card I don't think does anything in the deck, so it's something we could just bring out for, like, another Brute Strength.
I am totally down with this plan, if you want to go for it.
Okay, well... What is our change?
All the brute strengths, consuming fervor, watchers of the goddamned dead. Probably onward to victory. Also, just for the onward.
I'm honestly just thinking Naga Oracle for a Brute Strength. That's it.
Okay, maybe we don't have to go crazy.
I'm not thinking going crazy. I'm just thinking of like, yeah, I know. I'm just.
We did get them to 8, even without our like.
It's mostly that I don't think this card does much for us. It doesn't. All it is like a scry 3, which is fine. But like the body is irrelevant in this match, right? Like, what the hell does the ground matter? This is not a game of ground fighters at all. Nah, I'm gonna go with this.
Okay. Pursue glory. What the hell is that?
It's a trumpet blast for 4 with cycling for 2.
Awkward.
We have tormenting voice though.
Drop the swamp, you think?
Yeah, or maybe even drop the brute strength.
Might be something. Sure.
If we didn't have tormenting voice, this wouldn't even be thinkable. Very obviously, if we didn't have tormenting voice, this is like obviously a non-starter. This hand goes nowhere. Cool.
Oh well.
Now what do we want?
There you go. Could still drop the swamp. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. What kind of spell pierces are there in this set? They cost 2 and have cycling for 1. Nice. Sweltering Suns might be real.
Yeah, I was correct.
Cool.
Man, that guy's really powerful in their deck, huh?
Yes, it is. We're just gonna...
Censor.
Unburden me? Unburden me. I'm probably getting rid of Angler Drake and the Brute Strength.
What does Sweltering Suns do?
Kills this, that's all. Maybe the Sweltering Suns is the card I don't care about here. I don't think it's Angler Drake. That's too expensive for this.
Right. We could also discard Aven Initiate because it has Embalm. But I think we're casting it next turn, right? No,
yeah.
That's way better.
I love Angler Drake. It's just that this is like too... We don't have double blue and it's too expensive for our current... I'm gonna get rid of it and... Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe the Suns is just not what we want here.
I may end up being incorrect. I accept that.
That's fine. Well, I mean, it powers up our Drake. Hey, compelling argument. Sure, I like cycling cards. All right, let's start things off.
2 pass to you.
Do you have your 4/4 flyer? No, you do not. You are drawing and you're doing that main phase so that you can Seeker as well. Though I guess you could have done those both at similar times. Let's cycle this. I'm gonna cycle Sweltering Suns.
Sweet. By the way, the other sons
And next turn we have a lethal?
take 7. I told you to keep Root Strength.
That's on the ground?
Oh, they're tapped out.
Okay, and the coolest thing about this lethal. Brute Strength plus 4. That's 3? It's Brute Strength for 4. Okay, well, the Hieroglyphic Illumination.
Okay, fine. I guess we have backup lethals.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Brute Strength. Oh, look, it goes up to 5.
Get in the dumpster, asshole. Crush.
Oh. Well, that was perfect.
Oh, I loved how that played out.
Thanks for the
We have
unburden.
like, we're like, man, this is kind of bad. We're discarding things, and I'm like, nah.
That's fine, whatever.
We don't need to deal 3 damage to creatures. It's cool. We just need a 3/5/4 fly.
Yep. Cool. So we didn't want to go super aggressive. We just needed a second Brute Strength. That's all we needed. It was this little obelisk. We're gonna hit you with it.
It's a little.
Okay. All right. Let's go for our final round.
Man, already.
Yeah.
Goodness.
These go quick because there's no in between.
Oh, that's true. I'm used to the like
The wait.
half an hour of downtime.
Yeah. There are definite upsides to the League play. That one does not look too great.
So like our plan A with this hand is cycle into an island, and then still not be able to cast Angler Dragon Vizier.
Yeah, I think we mulligan this. This doesn't work. Especially because our spells are double blue.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's mulligan.
Gross. Okay. Yep. The game where we mulliganed into oblivion. Very sorry.
Looks like our opponent might be doing the same.
Okay. I'll be right back.
This sounds like a good time for it. By the way, this is the same hand. This is actually worse because we don't have anything to do here. I need to draw running lands for this hand to work. I guess if I did draw running lands, we'd be okay. But this hand is not great. Would I like it more if that were an island? This is the worst. Oh, wow. This is the exact situation where that really, really dumb undo your mulligan bug would... Wow, this is the reason I want that bug gone. Because, like, a lot of the times with that bug, it's like, oh, it doesn't give you any meaningful information. But no, this is actually a point where it would. Alright, what is my choice? If I keep, we have a scry. We'd have a 3... cards, 3 out of 34 to see a blue source, or a second land, preferably a blue source to cycle Compelling Argument. 3 in that is, there's 9, there's 8 in this deck. 8 and 34, 8 and 33, 8 and 32 is not super great. It's not even that. It's 8 and 34, 8 and 30. Yeah, it's still the same. 8 and 34, 8 and 33, 8 and 32. Ugh. I can't put that on bottom. Well, we get to lie to our opponent. That's interesting. Ooh, red-white aggression. Okay.
Okay, tell me how things went. Oh no.
Poorly.
Oh
Very,
no.
very poorly. The swamp has factually ruined us.
Okay.
So
It's fine, it's fine. They're going to overextend. And then we'll draw a mountain.
if we draw a mountain right here, that would be.
Oh. Whoops. Whoops. The scry showed swamp. Incredible.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's alright.
They need 3 damage to kill us.
It's fine. What they're gonna do is play 2 creatures that die to our Sweltering Suns.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw a mountain, and then they will have no actual other creatures in their deck. How incredible is that? Okay, now we're dead.
Okay.
Good work.
I knew that one was dicey when I kept it. Again, I hate mulliganing to 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know our opponent's hyper aggression, and that's about it. I don't think we make any changes against that.
That'll be fine. Man, twice against the Boros, like, aggressive exert deck.
So the reason I didn't cycle that duel is because cycling the duel is the same as cycling the compelling argument. So there's no difference. Would you like to play first? Yes. Sure.
Hey!
I can get like a Cryptic Serpent on like 4 here.
That is kind of hot.
Do we want Watchers to trade? I don't think Watchers trade in this matchup. Like, I don't believe that Bear trades with aggressive creatures in this format.
Right? They all exert to be like
Yeah.
speed reads or whatever nonsense.
Okay. Sure.
That could be a nuisance later.
Ooh.
Ha! It is 2 generic mana to tap target creatures, so if it really becomes the case that we need to copy that thing,
Oh, wow.
which I hope it does not.
Do I care to Tormenting Voice anything out of this hand? I kind of don't. At least at the moment. I want more.
Tormenting voicing the compelling argument is like casting it on ourselves or cycling it.
But
I don't know. I think we can find even deader things to Tormenting Voice later because we do have the cycling right now.
right. I kind of want to cast it on 3, but also I don't have anything I want to cast it on in this hand. We need double blue for cards in hand. We need double red, especially in this matchup for Suns.
So I guess Wizards has decided that the 1 mana 2/1 with the 1 mana 1/2 with upside is a safe design. That's kind of vile.
Wow, we're going hyper aggressive here. Discarding Trumpet Blast. I think I'm gonna discard Angular Drake to the Tormenting Voice.
Do it. It's cool.
That's too expensive. We'll even do it this way to make them be like, they're discarding it because they're off color. Okay, sure. I've made a mistake, but that's alright. Next turn we get the Serpent for 4. And the Serpent's quite good against their board. Sure.
Oh, right, the reach guy. Hello.
Hi. I am
I
the
guess we've
largest
told them
minion.
the composition of our deck
Oh
on average.
wow. Okay, that's gotta.
Ah, first strike.
Yeah,
Oh, gross.
I've gotta just electrify it. That's all.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that we have Electrify, but
Okay, okay,
man,
that's irrelevant. I wasn't blocking.
right? Well, it might have blocked the 2/3.
Yeah, I guess I would have blocked the two
Yeah,
three.
so it's some kind of relevance.
Anyway, get the hell out of here. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, leave up the cycle
Yeah.
in case we decide that that's our best line.
Right. If our opponent shows us like demands like Sweltering Suns or Bust, which I think is what they're
Need
going to be doing
to
here.
get in for 3, 4. Yeah, that's 2-turn lethal on us. That's not bad.
Yeah, this might be cycling it to demand a Sweltering Suns, which I'm gonna do. Okay. Well, I can play Vizier and I can leave up Essence Scatter. Yeah. Very badly need to draw Sweltering Suns. Okay, and they have us dead next turn because of tap,
Yeah.
then tap. Okay.
Aha, unless.
But what if?
Holy shit, that's a 5/4?
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's a little big right now. Again, Sweltering Suns and the game's over. So, this seems like we're in a really good position. Or at least a position we can take a lot of advantage of. And I can
Hero Swamp does have, like, really good comedic timing. It's true.
Nice try,
Oops.
bud. No thanks. I'm good.
Nope.
That actually delays their
You're not-
lethal, too. Like, they can't...
Yeah. You're not winning in that specific way. Sorry.
Okay.
We're not winning at all.
No.
Okay. Oh man, how awesome would it be if we had 2 more power
I know.
and then we could attack for lethal and they'd be like, oh shit, I have to block.
Is it worth attacking with Enigma Drake here? Is that greedy? Well, obviously it's greedy. Let me rephrase. Is that necessary? I think it might be.
Might be necessary. Like our hand is so empty.
Yeah.
Like what is our real hope that we like draw the best card in our situation and then use it?
Well, because we're not dead on board. They have to like produce some other form of removal for the Cryptic Serpents to kill us. And I can just not attack next turn, so they don't have like the Fan Bearer tap then tap. So okay, so I don't attack this turn. Okay.
Which is good because we're drawing pretty dang dead. Maybe our opponent also is. That might be the situation that we're in.
It feels like they are. Like, they're an aggressive deck with 7 lands in play, and they've missed... They haven't made an actual play in 4 turns. Right? Like... Yeah. We're all just sitting here doing nothing.
Okay.
We're all just sitting here doing
nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Oh, gross. Feels dirty every time it happens.
How many lands can we still draw? 5. One of them cycles. So...
Okay, that's not dead. 4 is effectively. Yo.
Wandering Death picks up Angler Drake.
That feels pretty good. Wait, we
Yeah.
really have no other
No,
creatures?
we have no other creatures. There's 6 instants.
3 mana raised dead. You heard it here.
And we can cast it because, I mean, we bounce Minotaur Sure Shot and attack for, well, we don't get to attack, but that's still, like, better board for us, and I think it's better than just cycling into another card. Here we go.
You heard it here, folks. 3 mana raised dead.
What do we want to bounce?
Well, it's either the Sure Shot or the Fan Bearer, right? Like, Fan Bearer gives us a couple turns off of him not being able to do that.
Right. So I think all 3 have at least an argument for it.
Yeah.
Bouncing the token kills it. Bouncing the Sure Shot, like, honestly starts threatening lethal. That might be the most compelling argument here.
It's not straightforward at any rate.
Well, it is the play, so let's do it pre-combat. Because bouncing the Fan Bearer gives us a turn off. Bouncing the Sure Shot means, that, like, I have attacks that make sense. And bouncing the token is a full kill on it. We're not going to get to attack with Enigma Drake. It's going to be tapped no matter what.
Right.
There's no way that they don't tap it, even in response to a Fan Bearer. We lose to we lose to threaten no matter what, Gnome, because they can tap our blocker. Like, there is no way we can play around threaten.
I think the like bouncing the thing that costs the most to replay makes the most sense. I don't think that like killing a 1/1 is going to win us the game. That's hard. That is a real ass question. I think the wags of Magic the Gathering can like talk it over. They let you get to attacks. That's kind of cool. What happens if we attack all out? They're compelled to block. And then if they have a haste creature, we die?
No, because they won't have... I don't know how they let me get to combat here. This is weird.
Okay. So their line to victory is they end of turn tap Angler Drake. Their turn tap Cryptic Serpent. We have Cryptic Serpent back. And they have either like a haste creature or
if they had if they have a threat and we can't beat it, and we haven't been able to beat it for 4 turns, so that's literally impossible for us to like care about.
Yeah. Vizier of Deferment. What? That doesn't sound like a real card.
I'm just gonna go Enigma Drake. Sure.
Oh, okay. They killed it. That's a line too.
Yeah, okay. Minotaur Sure Shot returns.
Are you sure Vizier of Deferment is a real card? Because I looked up all the... wait, there it is. I was about to say I looked up all the Viziers in Magic. Oh no! We had counterbounce! We didn't even know.
Ha.
Whoops.
I'm holding back. So, yep. Again, if they play like a haste creature, we have the counter for it now, so... I'll counter any creature they play.
What a strange card Vizier of Deferment is. It's a Grey Ogre with Flash that says when Vizier of Deferment enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature if it attacked or blocked this turn. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. I just don't understand this card. God, I wanted them to play a haste creature. Like, that's their, like, route to victory. And they're like, yeah, finally did it. And then we're like, yeah, you finally did not.
So I counter this because, The embalm on it is all their mana. This could be like baiting me, I suppose, but I think
Yeah,
I don't
they're
want them to
probably
have a
still gonna
board.
do it, like, right? Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah, they're totally embalming it right away.
and they have enough for fan bearer.
Haha, an additional blocker. Surf's up, nerd.
You have to tap my Enigma Drake, or you're gonna lose. Um, there are no attacks that work here.
Yeah, like technically we can threaten lethal with 2 attacks, but they
And then
can
we
just
lose.
block and then attack, and then it's cool.
Yeah, we'll lose if I do that, so let's not do that.
Because they get to tap down 1 blocker. Oh, I was still trying to
No, yeah,
like, because like both of their blocks force them to, because they didn't have pump for the Minotaur sure shot. Both their blocks force them to sacrifice creatures.
right.
I think that would have been okay.
We lose if we do that, though. Because they untap, tap our single blocker, and attack for our life total.
But we have 2 blockers because we have Cryptic Serpent and Hoozy.
If we attack with Angler Drake and Cryptic Serpent, they'll block Cryptic Serpent with Warrior, and then tap Cryptic Serpent and attack
Oh,
with
you're
lethal
right,
threats.
you're right.
So, like, all of those lines result in us dying. So I did not choose them.
Hey, more junk. Cool.
Whatever.
Take a look at my junk.
Whatever, it mucks up the ground.
Yep. Do we finally get an attack now?
I don't think so. Like, we'd attack with Angler Drake, they'd trade their sure shot for it?
Yeah,
Or-
that's kind of gross. Or we, like, ask them permission to trade Cryptic Serpent instead.
Right.
Although, wait, we have the Cryptic Serpent that comes back.
True, we want this thing dead.
Right?
Okay, maybe we should be attacking with this Cryptic
Ooh,
Serpent then.
that's
Okay, well, there's another lethal threat showing up. Can I draw our sons, please?
that would be really good. Damn it.
Whatever.
Still have another chance.
It cycles. It just...
You didn't really want an island swamp, did you? That's swamp in it.
I don't think I can attack with the Cryptid Serpent.
I mean, we get to embalm it second main, right?
I think they'll chump with Warrior, pass turn, untap, pump spell our Labyrinth Guardian, tap Cryptic Serpent.
I mean, it does require them to have stuff. This way we play around, like, pump spell that wouldn't otherwise kill a creature. You're right.
Right. Either son wins us the game on the spot.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Shit. What is that?
Whenever it attacks, +1 in your team.
That's scary. This is complicated. I don't like this.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we really are kind of running out of bad draws, but that might not be relevant.
Right. Again, I just want to draw one of the 2 Sweltering Suns to win on the spot.
That would vastly simplify our problem here. Shit.
Okay. That fails to exile it, but can you stop doing that?
Yeah.
But the problem,
Probably won't matter.
we're not dead on board. They need one more trick to kill us. So they tap like Enigma Drake, attack, 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 attack. We block and take 2 from Warrior Token.
God.
We're not dead on board. Again, we're dead to anything though. Any power, any
Yeah.
removal, any way of
+1 attack.
yeah.
We are dead to like Leon and Scimitar.
Yes. We're dead to very many things, including Leon and Scimitar. However, the problem is like we have 2 cards in hand. Like, do they want to? That is literally risking it. That is asking for. That would put the game on the line, and I don't think they're willing to do that.
Little do they know we have 2 lands. I mean, little do we know they have 3, right?
Right.
Like...
So let's flashback the Guardian.
Behold, I have mummified this guy.
Sure.
They did discard Trumpet Blast. They're probably kicking themselves for that at this point.
Right.
They're like, shit, that would be so good here.
But yeah, the big problem is, so even if they have like a way to all out to kill us, that will do it very likely. They have to assume we have no tricks, because if they go for an all out on us and fail, it's over.
Damn it! I wanted that to be Suns so badly. I think we're out of it.
You let us get to attackers? What?
Push all in.
I think Aven Initiate gets in.
Like if we all out just with flyers, they can block our 2 biggest guys. Take 9, 7.
7.
Shit.
Okay, let me ask the back question. Are we dead, like, if I don't do anything here? What does all out look like? We get through for 7, and our opponent gets to keep this 3-power creature, and we lose. So... Okay, so we... If I don't attack, tap down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warrior gets through. Again, it's the exact same outcome. Warrior gets through for lethal. Or not for lethal, for 1-off lethal if I don't attack. Again, I think we just wait this freaking thing. I don't, like...
It's dicey.
Really want this Cryptic Serpent dead. Really wish I could attack. Attacking with it actually loses me the game, though, so...
Yeah.
So, yep, sure. I think you thought that killed it, but that's fine.
Puppy, what are you barking at?
If they have a removal spell, if they have... Hey, it's that card somebody mentioned. So the cool thing...
That could have fucking killed us.
Right. Also, it kills us flat, because that's too many attackers now, and we lose the game. If they go for the... Again, would you go for the all-out? It's super risky. If I'm holding a single bounce spell, they lose the game. However...
Way too many dudes.
But this is it. This is the only turn we have left.
Right.
So, 2 and 9... we have 10, 13. We have 2 lands left in deck, so that's 100%.
Right.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Get the fuck
Get
out!
Get
Get
crushed.
the
We
fuck
promised to
out!
win.
God, we've been waiting for this for so long. After 3,000 years, I finally. Oh, pump spell. Yeah, sure.
Shit.
That's fine. Like, here's the trick. A lot of these are 2 toughness. A lot. And also my Haven Initiate has flashback. How bad's the all out now?
Okay. They block Drake and Drake. Actually, they draw. No, they can block Drake and Drake. Serpent takes 8. Lose their board.
I see a block for them that's actually good, but let's see how. I'm sick of waiting.
Oh no. No! Shit, they had a thing. I think we lose now.
No, they made wrong blocks. Oh, actually, yeah, we lose because it's menaces.
Right. That thing can exert for menace.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, when I made the attack, I thought maybe I wanted to hold this back, but ugh, I literally just stopped caring. Let me go.
Yeah. Well, that was exciting.
That was.
Yep.
And now everybody in the zoo is telling me the thing I already know. So
I should have. Should have tempered our argument a little.
no, it was flat incorrect to attack with it. I know that. It's fine. Oh, that game was dumb as hell. I don't think we should have had any chance of winning it because our opponent had 1,000 ways to kill us. Like, so their cards in hand were. Why did they never allow us if they were holding a +1/+1 their team?
I don't know. That's weird. Like we we got foiled by Moon Logic.
Right.
I mean, they didn't know what cards were in our hand, I guess.
Fair, but like their hand was super freaking real and ours was fake as hell. Anyway, even if we won that one, we still had game 3 to do anyway. I love that deck. That deck ruled. That deck was extremely good, and I'm very happy with it.
Oh no, I mean like Enigma Drakes from top to bottom. I loved it.
Yeah. Aura like, I know you're coming from a place of like trying to argue that I did the correct thing, but I did not. Like irrelevant of the trick, we should not have attacked with the 2/4 because it didn't actually change the lethal clock. Was the real reason.
Mm.
The 2/4 either all it would ever do was put our opponent from 4 to 2, which is an irrelevant number. So. Oh man, Enigma Drakes. 3-mana 9/4 flying is a pretty fair card.
So yeah, no. What actually happened there was we made the correct attack, won, and then immediately lost game 3. You know,
Yeah.
like you can back up in time and make that happen instead. But this way, we get to do other stuff instead with our time. I guess.
I mean, I was planning on doing another one of these, so
Ride it back.
that was my thing. I was planning on
Got
doing.
to it quicker.
So
That's what we did.
yes, speed
So
run.
really, like, considering all equations, it was the correct thing.
The speed
There
run.
we go.
All right. So
Speed running it, taking damage to save time.
are you in for another? I don't know if
Sure.
Okay. I was gonna pull rope Nomim for one as well. If honestly, I might just rope him in on this.
Yeah, no, no, no. Do it, and then I can like not feel bad about ducking out halfway through.
Yeah. Oh, Gnome has to eat dinner. Okay, well then I'll rope. Just let me know when you're finished, and we'll rope you in. That'll be
Hmm.
that'll be fine. All right, so let me quick. I'm not even gonna take the stream down. I'm just gonna cycle the recording. So let me quick do that. And also, this is the end of draft one. So yeah.